Model number SLM-M334F, STEGO, standing at 15.3 meters tall and weighing 51.6 tons gross, 41.5 tons tear. Currently without a dedicated shadow pilot, STEGO is a third-gen striker made by Salem Electric for the Thoracic Federation as a part of the Dino series. It is an ultra-heavy attacker with the high-caliber turret and fire suppression classifications thanks to its turret form, where it can keep enemies away out of fear of its power. It has been upgraded to mainstream specs while retaining the series' durabilities and ease of production, resulting in it currently being used to replace second-gen models in the Federal Army alongside Bronto and Tyranno, who I cannot wait to meet, since we are totally getting them in the future update. Right, guys? At least that's what the records say. I assume they meant to write the Federation Army, not the Federal Army. STEGO fits into the role of a long-range fire support unit, where it uses a comprehensive arsenal of missiles and rockets. Its heavy armor and immense firepower has earned it the nickname Armored Beast. To deal with the recoil of these weapons, STEGO utilizes quick-deploying large stabilizers, which was inspired by the unit every unit should be taking notes on, Tricera. These stabilizers will absorb the impact and automatically adjust fire control settings to enhance target range, maximizing its long-range firepower. The Boxer rocket pod is a newly made weapon designed for heavy strikers, optimized for precision, range, and sustained firepower, in the form of sending out missiles one at a time between the two launches, resulting in a continuous volley of missiles. It can quickly destroy most enemy units from beyond their range thanks to its longer than expected range. According to the Union Army's official record, a pilot once used this weapon to shoot down a small reconnaissance device disguised as a bird, demonstrating its exceptional performance. When in its turret form, the rate of fire increases for the launcher thanks to the recoil having no effect on the striker. Of the projectile weapon type, the rocket pods have 5 rounds each, being 10 total, which fire at an interval of 0.8 seconds due to the recoil, with each missile dealing 7,200 blast damage with a blast radius of 30 meters, taking 4 seconds to fully reload all 10 rounds before it is ready to attack any enemy within 500 meters of STEGO. The Choir Rocket Pod, a classic model still beloved today by the Thoracic Federation Army for its simplicity and reliability. Though its name, Choir, would indicate 40 to 60 rockets, it only serves out 6 in a volley. It's so classic that it predates the catastrophe and is widely considered outdated, but is loved for how it can effectively counter even the most advanced strikers with its powerful warheads. The only difference between regular and turret form is that in turret form the weapon is already over the shoulder, while in its regular form STEGO must pull the rocket pod up from behind its back, but it happens so fast that it has no change to the weapon's efficiency like Tricera's howitzer does. It is of the projectile weapon type and deals 5,000 blast damage with a blast radius of 30 meters. It has a magazine of 6 rounds and reloads them all at once, taking 8 seconds to do so. It is able to lock onto enemies up to 500 meters away. The Gatekeeper Haze Diffuser is an electronic warfare weapon developed by Rexion specially for STEGO. It employs a unique interaction between chlorite and electromagnetic waves to release a high concentration chlorite haze. This smokescreen will block out common reconnaissance, meaning ordinary radars will not be able to find it, helping to hide what strategies you are using. When within the affected area, enemy units will have their energy weapons weakened and their lock-on broken. Allies within the area will become invisible and have their fluid armor enhanced. I believe this refers to its rate of regeneration, but it is not outright stated. Despite its capabilities, the potential risks of chlorite have made this weapon a focal point of intense criticism from various anti-chlorite groups. Immunis such as yourself are safe, but your allies won't be. It is not in a set position, instead being expelled directly from STEGO and moving with the striker, meaning that you can move between allies to help cover allies in multiple places. It is best used in a solitary location when in turret form, allowing STEGO to hide from enemies whilst attacking from a distance with a missile barrage. Its weapon type is functional, and it has the special effect interference across 60 meters. It is active for 5 seconds, but can be ended early to reduce the usual reload time of 22 seconds. STEGO's main draw, the turret form module. When activated, it locks specific joints and deploys the quick deploying large stabilizers that form the back of its skirt. Before you ask, the part around the mech's waist are referred to as a skirt. Plus, it's totally the Gundam Gusion rebase back. This mode greatly enhances the fire control system and fortifies the frame of the striker to better withstand vibrations from simultaneous weapon discharges, unlocking normally restricted armaments such as its final weapon. Once transformed into this steel fortress, STEGO becomes completely stationary, only being able to turn to look around, but in return, your lock-on distance and reticle size will grow. This lock-on area becomes nearly your entire interface, perfect for the next weapon, which we will be talking about soon. It also deploys forward-facing force field drones, which will block frontal assaults, which are stated to become immune to damage after reaching its damage absorption limit within a set time. Basically, if it takes a high amount of damage, it will become temporarily immortal, much like Triceras. It is of the transformation-ready weapon type, and it takes 0.3 seconds to transform into turret mode, being near instant, and the shield it puts up takes the same amount of time to prepare. And the shield it puts up is prepared at the same time. The final weapon of STEGO, the Fencer Micro Missiles. It is the preferred suppression unit of the Thoracic Federation and is deployed in war zones worldwide as a result of its ability to fire 6 missiles at each target it locks onto. These missiles are only available when in turret form, though the increased lock-on area and range turn them into a formidable weapon. It compensates for the limited firepower of each missile with its remarkably high fire rate in saturation attacks. Thanks to its fast and overwhelming firepower, it is capable of effortlessly overcoming the defensive threshold of various missile interception systems. While it can only be used in turret form, positions such as on top of the Palm Bay Harbor payload or overlooking mission objectives to ensure enemies cannot take them is the perfect role for STEGO, using its quick multi-targeting systems to keep enemies from being able to take any points, no matter how many of them attempt at once. This weapon has the weapon type projectile, dealing 3,500 blast damage per missile with a blast radius of 30 meters. It can be used up to 3 times before needing to recharge, automatically reloading each round separately at 8 seconds per volley. It can target up to 6 targets up to 700 meters away, which may be the longest range for non-sniper weapons. Thanks to the missiles fired from each container, 1 on the back and 2 on the shoulders, you are spreading up to 54 missiles across 6 targets. Overall, STEGO is an overwhelmingly powerful attacking unit, made to be able to tank almost anything thrown at it whilst taking out any enemy unit it sees. Its slow movement isn't an issue when it is best whilst being stationary, and it is best used alongside units that can heal it, allowing it to handle enemies while protecting a pocket healer who will keep it in top shape throughout its deployment.